Could you call 911 for me?
Breaking news. You're looking at new ring camera video of a murder suspect in Charlotte County asking for help calling 911. This is right after deputies say he shot and killed his landlord. Thank you for counting on Gulf Coast News. I'm Megan Miller.
And I'm Alex Howard. Charlotte County deputies arrested Jordan Rudy. They say he killed the woman he rented a room from on Van Buren Avenue. Gulf Coast News reporter Jalen Barron is live for us from Port Charlotte, speaking with that woman who met him on her doorstep.
Caution tape is still up, and it's actually still wrapped around the home where deputies say a man shot and killed the woman he rented a room from. And then he quickly walked across the street to a neighbor's house asking for her to help him call 911. She gave us the video of the encounter.
Could you call 911 for me?
You're watching Jordan Ruddy talk to Lexis Taylor outside her Van Buren Avenue home. He asked for her to call 911. Deputies say after she called, they found his landlord, Ileana Martinez Castillo, in the home they shared. Taylor tells me she can't believe she helped a murder suspect.
It's just a lot. Like, I have 2 babies. What if something had happened to me? And yeah, it's just things like I don't want to think about, but at the same time, it's like with everything that just happened, it's just crazy.
Ruddy told deputies his landlord pointed a gun at him. Then they both struggled over the weapon, and once Ruddy took the gun from Castillo, he claims the gun went off and shot Castillo in the waist. She also was shot in the head. The Taylors and other neighbors tell me this isn't the first time deputies have shown up to the home. They tell me that the victim and the suspect got into a fight a couple of days ago. They tell me that Castillo wanted Ruddy to move out. Live in Port Charlotte, Jalen Barron, Gulf Coast News.
More breaking news. We now know 3 people were involved in a Cape Coral jewelry store heist. 1 has been charged. This is the suspected getaway driver, Yvel Rivera, seen at his Hialeah home on the left and on the right at Tio's Jewelers in Cape Coral. Federal prosecutors searched his home and found 2 guns. 1 they say was stolen from the store. The store's manager told investigators 2 robbers tied him up while they opened the Pine Island Road store on Tuesday morning. 1 stole the gun and pistol whipped the manager, forced him to open the safe full of jewelry, and stole a 2nd gun. The manager said the robbers then left through a hole in the wall of a bathroom. That hole connected to the next store in the plaza. Today we also learned that the robbers stole $500,000 in jewelry, about 1,000 items. They're accused of zip tying the manager a 2nd time after they had them untie a safe, or open a safe rather. Police are still searching for both robbers.
More breaking news. Cape Coral police arrested the father of a 5-year-old Trafalgar Elementary School student they say had a loaded gun in their backpack. Staff found the gun after the boy went through the open gate security system today. Our Gulf Coast News reporter Mohammed Abdul-Kawi is live for us in Cape Coral, speaking with families whose kids attend this school. Mohammed?
Alex, kids will be leaving Trafalgar Elementary School in just about a few minutes. You can see the amount of parents out here at the pickup line, but one boy who bought a loaded 9mm gun will not see his dad tonight when he gets home because he's in jail. I want you to take a look at your screen right now. Police arrested the 5-year-old's father, James Wilson. They say the gun was in his son's backpack and he forgot to remove it. Trafalgar's open gates weapon detection system detected the gun when the student came to school. I spoke to a grandparent of 2 who says her granddaughter was devastated when she heard the news. Take a listen.
She was crying really. She was really upset. She didn't know. They didn't know. So that's one of my perception. Because now when you say that, that's when she started crying.
There is no threat to any of the students at Trafalgar Elementary. The school board and our detectives did a great job at assessing everything, addressing the issue, and making sure that all students were safe at all times.
Now, police increased their patrol throughout the day. We've seen several police around the area today just to make sure kids are safe. Wilson is facing multiple charges, including child neglect. I'm reporting in Cape Coral. I'm Mohammed Abdul-Kawi, Gulf Coast News.
More breaking news and brand new video. This is a house fire in Cape Coral. This is in Cape Harbor along Lancelot Lane. Crews were called out earlier this afternoon. Neighbors say the garage was on fire. We're trying to find out more about what happened here.
Right now, a man died from an apparent self-inflicted injury while in Fort Myers police custody. This happened on Sunday. Right now, it's unclear what led up to those injuries, but officers say they attempted CPR and used an AED until Lee County EMS arrived. FMPD says the detainee died while in the hospital on Tuesday. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating.
No, like all of it.
Lee County deputies say they walked in on a drug deal and ended up arresting 4 people. Deputies were searching for a wanted person on Hart Drive in Suncoast Estates when they approached an RV with the doors open and the lights on. They asked the people inside if they knew anything about that person they were looking for. Instead, they say they found drugs, including meth and fentanyl. Now, these 4 people are all facing drug charges.
Cape Coral police arrested a man they say stole a lot of items from a Home Depot. Police say Nicholas Tolner from North Fort Myers went to the Skyline Boulevard Home Depot last May and left without paying in one incident. They say in 3 other incidents that Tolner altered item prices at self-checkouts by scanning lower price tags back in May.
New video today shows firefighters battling flames that tore through a home in Arcadia. We got this video from Rhonda Shatney. The fire happened on Colorado Avenue. We're still working to confirm what started the fire and if anyone was inside.
Fisherman's Village is officially on the market after its foreclosure nearly 3 years ago. The retail, dining, and marina center has been a centerpiece for local businesses in Punta Gorda for decades. SVN Commercial Real Estate has been managing the property since 2023, getting it ready for a new buyer after hurricanes damaged the marina and building. Business owners say they hope a new buyer will keep their doors open.
It's concerning, not going to lie, because the buyer could do anything they want with the place, but our hope is that they will continue it on as it is for local businesses. All the businesses in here are locally owned, so that's pretty important to us as being part of the local culture.
Leaders with SVN Commercial say the goal is to find a buyer with the money to continue to enhance the property for years to come.
Florida Highway Patrol arrested a woman they say crashed a rental car, then just took off. FHP arrested Kimberly Seawall for the crash yesterday afternoon. This happened on I-75 south of the Daniels Parkway exit. FHP says Seawall crashed her rental into another SUV. She's now facing charges for hit and run and tampering with evidence.
Crime Stoppers needs your help finding vehicles they say are involved in a construction theft in Lehigh Acres. Crime Stoppers says the drivers of these vehicles involved in these images, they've been involved in construction thefts in the Maplewood Park community over the past few weeks. If you've got any information about this, give Crime Stoppers a call.
New at 3, we have some updates on the efforts to build back Fort Myers Beach in Sanibel after Hurricane Ian. On Fort Myers Beach, you are looking at what the restroom building will look like at Lynn Hall Park. The county says you can expect more parking spots. Construction is expected to start early this year and take about a year. You can see the buildings elevated as well. Meanwhile, the county says they are still waiting on the permit to rebuild the Fort Myers Beach Pier. The pier will be longer and will include 3 pavilion coverings and 3 fish cleaning stations. On Sanibel, Phase 2 of the Sanibel Causeway Islands will bring new bathrooms and picnic areas. Construction is expected to start later this year.
And today you can learn how a new diverging diamond will speed up your drive at Daniels Parkway and I-75. Crews have already been taking down trees to widen the road and have added cones on the side of the road. FDOT's meeting is today at 4 at Riverside Church in Fort Myers. Construction will be happening until 2028. Some residents say they're concerned about the timeline, while others say it's worth it.
I don't see any project that's ever finished sooner and under budget on any road, ever. So why would this be different? I don't know.
That's a long time, but it will be an improvement.
You can expect lane closures on I-75 at Daniels Parkway between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. on Daniels between 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. There's a virtual meeting at 6:30 for those who can't make the meeting at the Riverside Church. The link to that is on the Gulf Coast News app. Well, the Miami Dolphins announced today that they've fired head coach Mike McDaniel. The Dolphins ended the 2025 regular season with a 7-10 schedule. McDaniel was named head coach of the Dolphins back on February 7th of 2022. The Dolphins say he put together a 35-33 regular season record over 4 seasons. The team will now begin a search for a new coach.
New at 3 from your Cape Coral News team, the 19-year-old woman who won free Chick-fil-A for a year says she will definitely make weekly runs for that free food. Mackenzie Baker got a golden cup at the restaurant on Pine Island Road. Now, this is a prize few people in the country will ever hold. The cup is part of the company's year-long celebration, marking 80 years in business. For Baker, the win couldn't have come at a better time.
I had a rough end of 2025, and coming into 2026, it definitely gave me hopes and like that spirit that 2026 is going to be a good year. I get a free meal once a week. It's whatever entree of my choosing, and it's kind of nice, especially like sometimes bills get in the way and stuff like that, and like I want Chick-fil-A, and then it's like, oh, I can't, but now like I could just go and get it.
So exciting. Customers can receive other special edition cups, but finding a gold one is what comes with that Chick-fil-A for a year for free.
Tensions continue to flare more and more in Minneapolis. Ahead at 3:30, the latest in the investigation after an ICE agent shoots and kills a woman.
Protein up, sugar down, and big changes for new school menus. The new dietary guidelines and how they hit home here on the Gulf Coast. Next.